there, welcome back to the channel. So today's Saturday. I'm actually driving at the moment in the car and I'm on my way back home. I've had to do a few errands this morning and I'm actually going to be going to a time trial. So I'm going to be going from just outside of Edinburgh to past Kendal to a place called, well, near Barrow-in-Furness on the A590. So I've got a time trial on the A590 tonight. Now I need to be there and registered for about 5 p.m. and my start time I believe is 6:48 p.m. So I was actually racing on that course last weekend. The weather wasn't very good. It was raining, it was quite cold, little bit of wind. The wind wasn't too bad, but it did hinder me slightly with my light weight of 61 kilos. So the course I'm racing on in the time trial course, it suits more of a stocky, heavier rider with the power, whereas I'm quite light at 61 kilos, as I've said. I'm better on the undulating courses and the climbing, but you know, I do like the drag strips. I like being able to mash along in quite a big gear, so I do enjoy them and I'm trying to improve it. So my ultimate goal is to get to a 20-minute 10-mile time trial time. Currently I'm sitting at a long 22 minutes. Having said that, my long 22 minutes, you know, I didn't actually have the best preparation conditions and I have got a few modifications to make to the bike. I can lower the frontal position slightly. Now I haven't done that for tonight's time trial because I've got my first time trial out the way. You always tend to feel a bit better on the next one, blowing out the cobwebs. Doesn't matter how hard you train, you never seem to be able to go as hard as what you do in an actual race situation. So now that I've got my first one out the way, I'm looking forward to the next one. So hopefully it'll go well and we'll bring you up to speed. I've got my van packed up, the time trial bike's in, I've got some supplies, I'll need to eat something. So it's a bit of a drive. It's over 2-hour drive to get to the event, do the event, and then over 2 hours to get back again. So it's going to be a late evening. And so I'm racing on this course pretty much every weekend for the whole of June. And then on the 30th of June I go on an epic trip. So I'm not going to go into too much details on that at the moment, but from the 30th of June onwards you'll see daily films of the epic trip uploads. So stay tuned for that and I'll go into more detail later on. Right, so we'll catch up on the run and get ready for the time trial. Alright. morning. So I have slept a little bit longer this morning. I didn't get back from the time trial till after 10 p.m. last night, so apologies. I didn't finish off the film very well, but I needed to get back home because it was after a 2-hour drive and I was absolutely starving and wanted to eat something. So downside with bike racing is the state of the garden. Look at it. It's rained nearly every day for the last 2 weeks, so the garden's growing really fast and we're working full time training and racing. My opportunities for looking after the garden, which I do like to do, has been very minimalistic, so I'm probably going to have to spend a good 3 to 4 hours to sort out my garden, which is quite big. Smashing down a nice banana smoothie this morning, get the energy back up. So I do feel quite good after the race. As you'll see yesterday, so it was 10-mile time trial. My average speed was 26.7 miles per hour. It was quite warm and muggy, thick air. To you racing cyclists, you'll know what thick air means. Basically, you know, the air was, you know, thick and hard to push through. So, as we know with my giant Trinity, I've got it set in the highest position at the front end, so there are a lot of aero gains to be had. And because of the position on the bike, I need to change my helmet. So all in, the aero gains could make up to another 40 seconds difference for no extra effort. So that'll kind of get me borderline of where I want to be. I want to get to a 20-minute 10-mile time trial. As you know, 10 miles is not my speciality. I'm a long-distance ultra-endurance athlete with the body. You know, super lightweight. So the shorter distance suits stocky, powerful riders. So I'm trying to adapt that because I do want to become good at shorter distance because of time restrictions. So I'm now having to do the opposite end of the field. And as I've said, check out for the films coming up at the end of June. We've got some epic trips coming up. So thank you very much for watching. Check out some of the photos and catch you soon. Bye-bye.